One of the things you might consider getting for your tractor, and a lot of manufacturers do not provide, I don't know any that actually do, is a grill guard, the actual screen part. Bad things can happen if you don't have something protecting the front of your tractor, if you know what I mean. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mike here. And if you're a regular follower, you know that I have a new CK 2620. One of the first things I want to do to get it ready for battle is putting on a grill guard. My friends at 11 Designz hooked me up with, and I shouldn't say hooked me up, they give me a discount on their grill for my tractor. Specifically made, this is a new design they have, and I'm looking down because I got it here in front of me. But very cool, great people to work with, and great product. So this video is about their products and the design of their product, and also installing it on the tractor. So welcome, thanks for tuning in. Anyway, first thing I want to talk about is packaging. 11 Designz is made in the USA, and this was their packaging. I already opened it, obviously, but I mean, it's got a lot of paper, a lot of good stuff. The box is in good shape. Kudos to UPS too for making sure that happens. In addition to that, they package it up in a heavy duty plastic. So literally it's in great shape. It's not banged up like sometimes you get from different places. This is the grill part and in great shape. Some of you guys that have followed me all along, you remember on my CK 3510 that a buddy of mine actually made the grill guard, and it was awesome. And I felt guilty as leaving that on there, but at the same time, it would not fit this new grill. So there's that. We're going to go through just real quick how to put this on, read through the instructions, and see if I can give you any tips or techniques, learn from my mistakes. So here we go. So the first thing you want to do is remove the top bolts of the 6. By the way, there are 2 grill guards. There's a 4-bolt and a 6-bolt. This is a 6-bolt grill guard. Make sure you get the right one. Anyway, you're supposed to remove these 2 top bolts. That's the first step. For the Kioti engineers, not thrilled about the fact that you have to open your grill guard to open the hood. Didn't have to do that on my 3510. So they either spoiled me on my 3510 or on my 26. There's an extra step, which if you forget that, makes you very sad. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 bolts out. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay, well, my friends at College River Rigging, where I got this tractor, excellent job tightening this sucker down. I had to use a persuasion bar and some padding here to make sure I didn't bang into anything. We're breaking those loose. By the way, it's 22 millimeter. So I got those 2 out. Next step is to remove these nuts off of these bolts. What the instructions say is to engage these latches so that the brush guard doesn't fall. Makes sense. Let's do that. So I removed these bolts, one from here, one from this side. In any case, I put the replacement bolts that 11 Designz sends, and you're supposed to put them just inside. So I got those put in place. So now I'm getting ready to place the lower grill guard. Here we go on that. All right, guys, so this is kind of tricky, this part. You have to put the upper grill guard on, and you're feeding that plastic washer between the lower guard and the upper guard. It was almost impossible for me to try to film that, but basically held it up with my knees in position. I did have this grill guard in the lower position when I fed it on there, and actually it worked pretty well. I had to fish it in there and then hold it in place with a screwdriver. The other thing you're going to have to do is swap out these pins and have them face the other way. I don't have a spring holder to swap those around, so I'll have to figure out another way. Okay, friends, I swapped these around. Basically, you pull these pins out and you want to face it the other direction like that, so it's away from the guard. Did it on both sides. Didn't film me chasing the spring around the shop. The springs aren't super tough. You can actually do it with your fingers. I also used a needle nose pliers, but I got those in backwards, and or I shouldn't say backwards, but I swapped them So they'll be facing the tractor versus facing the grill. So otherwise there's not enough room to clear. Now I'm down here at the bottom putting in these two washers and lock nuts, and then we'll get started on the single drilling hole that you have to do. So we got the bolts in. You don't have to tighten those either. Just put them in. Got my things in reverse. They're locked in, and that looks awesome. But now for the hard part, or maybe it's not the hard part. I'm not sure. But anyway, I got to drill a couple holes. So that's what it's going to look like when I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and pilot out those holes, drill those. That'll be the final step, and then we'll take a look at it from a distance. All right, so we're getting closer. Basically what I did is held this up in place, or it was locked in place actually, and brought it down, marked our oval spots, and in the instructions it'll tell you how to drill. Basically just use a little punch hopefully and get a hole started, punch out a hole, and then we'll drop our last couple bolts in. Okay, so I drilled this hole, just follow the instructions. I did the punch, then did a smaller bit, and then did the 7/16. The bolt fits just perfect in there. I mean, nobody likes drilling these, but you got to get it done to make this work. So got this one done. I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll take a final gander at it. Yes, I've used lubricant. So we got our final bolts. Then we'll have to tighten everything down. Didn't turn out too bad for an amateur. Looks like it's going to work. The washer, and then we have a lock nut to put on. So relieved to have this brush guard on. Yesterday I was out moving some stuff with pallet forks, and I actually got one branch started crawling up my grill there. And I was like, this is going to be really stupid to punch a hole in the grill when I got a grill guard at home because they delivered it yesterday. I was a little bit panicked, but anyway, we got it in, and I'm going to finish tightening everything up, and we'll take a look at it. So got it done, got it all installed. Obviously, it would be better if the loader was not on the tractor, or if you had the loader up in the air. When I put the loader up in the air, I get some feedback on that, and I don't have any blocks to keep it. I put something under it perhaps, but probably be easier with the loader out of the way. It's one of the things I gathered, which only makes sense, right? The other thing that I thought was kind of funny that I didn't even notice is when I got to the point of tightening the two screws down here so you can create the tension that you want. I might add a little more tension, but I don't know how much you need. But anyway, I was trying to figure out how to get in there. Didn't realize that you can actually go in from the bottom and tighten those. So that's why I don't do how-to videos, because I have to figure stuff out on my own. And the other thing you should do is make sure that your hood clears. Mine does. 511 suggests putting some paint in those holes that you drilled to prevent the grill guard from rusting in those holes that you drilled, which totally makes sense. Love this grill guard. He does do the orange and black. I think the black is just money. This is his new design he just came out with, and I think it's really cool, and I think it's going to work good. Heavy duty. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it. Check out his website. He also has tie downs and other items that you can add to your tractor that are pretty cool. All stuff that he puts together himself. So take care. We'll talk to you soon.